And there is my red light saying that I am live up in this thing. Hello, everyone. I'm Paul Wizzo. And I'm not going to be long. I'll just come on to recap for 2024. So I'll probably be on about like 5 or 10 minutes at the most. But I will tell you this, if you ever go to a Baptist church and they say, I'm not going to be long, if you have something to do, that's the time to get your ass up and leave right then because he's probably going to be up there about 3 hours. So, anyway, so I wrote up a little something just to recap of 2024, whether you're watching this live right now or whether you watch it at a later date. I still appreciate you. So I'm going to read this off and then I'm going to make my comment on it. For those of you who think my podcast is monetized, let me set the record straight. It's not, and it probably never will be. I'm not about to let any company dictate what I can or can't say on Wizzo Talk, no matter the amount of money. I have a job. I don't need your cash. Wizzo Talk is uncut and unedited, and that's how I plan to keep it. And I said that to say, well, first let me say this here. I don't know if you guys know, but YouTube has a place where you can be in YouTube jail. I have been in YouTube jail for about a week. They deleted 2 of my videos and everything like that because one of my guests said something related to COVID. And if you YouTube it, hell, there's all kind of videos about COVID on there. And they got YouTube deleted my videos and banned me for a week. But yet they can teach you how to make a bomb, how to do break the law, how to do any kind of shit like that they want to. So they deleted one of my videos, 2 of my videos, and put me in YouTube jail for a week because of something that one of my guests said on the show. And then later I came back and made a video and said, fuck YouTube. You want to take me off? I don't give a fuck. But anyway, let me back up. So just to talk about what I was saying about my podcast being monetized. And I talked with someone before, and on their podcast, they can't talk about certain things or certain topics because they will get lose sponsorships. Well, I didn't start Wizzo Talk to make money. I've spent just a little bit north of $15,000, but that sounds like a lot. But I'm in a studio now that I had built in my backyard. I had to buy a laptop. I didn't have a microphone. I ain't have shit. So I know it's a lot cheaper to do it that way, but I did a trademark, LLC, a whole bunch of other shit. But that's neither here nor there. But it was my money, and that's where I spend it. So I'm just saying that to anyone, to a sponsor that wants to come on and say, well, Wizzo, we'll sponsor you and we'll like for you to run an ad, but you can't say this, you can't say this. Fuck you. Not gonna be able to do it. Keep your money. Don't want it. I'm good like that. So my point on all that is just saying I probably never will be monetized. I have some friends that tell me all the time, man, you can make money doing that. You can make money doing that, and they ain't even subscribed to my fucking channel. Fuck you too. So either way, that's just my vent on about monetized. So Wizard Talk may never be monetized. It may be, but you're not gonna come on here and change my shit. The only one that's gonna come on here and do that will be YouTube, and that'll be them kicking me off or some shit like that. So now let me just go ahead and recap a few numbers for my 2024. And keep in mind, yo, when I started this podcast, I had no fucking idea what I was doing. My younger son and I were talking about it. He said, Daddy, you should start a podcast. I'm like, what the fuck is a podcast? Never saw one, didn't know nothing. So I'm just proud of the fact that of my numbers that I'm going to read off right now, my subscribers and my videos and my guests that's been on my show and so forth and so on. So and this has been 2 years since I launched my first podcast. So here we go right here. Recap of 2024 closed out recap. So as it stands right now, I have 754 subscribers, 789 total videos, 323,123 total views. I remember back when I had 50 subscribers and 10 subscribers. I'm like, anybody gonna subscribe to my fucking channel? And then one day it just took off, and the videos and stuff like that, they just got to coming in. I've interviewed over 60 guests, and I have all of their names written down. And some of them has been on Wizzo Talk multiple times. So, I appreciate them. And just to highlight a couple of my shorts, I have some short videos that have had over 1,000 views. I've had some that's had 10 views. I've had some that had 200 views. I have one short video that had surpassed 22,000 views, and that was back in what was it? October. In October, I got stopped in Killeen and I bought Killeen PD with no license plate, front license plate. And I videoed that. And it's over 22,000 views, some negative and some positive. But a friend of mine that I went to school with named James Freeman went on and said, made a comment and posted on the comment section, just another black man trying to play the race card. Well, if you go back and watch the video, you'll see that I said nothing about race or anything like that. I was just going live and videoing because me as a person of color, I have to do that shit sometime because, for my own reasons. I should have went live, but I didn't, but I did have it recorded. And when James Freeman posted that, I called up my cousin Big Woo. I said, man, read what that motherfucker said. Woo read it and told me about it or whatever. But my thing about it is I started to tell James in the comment, I started to comment on there and tell him, fuck you. But I didn't because the podcast comments are public. So I didn't want to go on and cuss him out or whatever and stuff like that just because I knew him or whatever. He has a right to say whatever the fuck he want to say. But I know where he stands now, and I know not to fuck with him no more. So far as I'm concerned, he can suck my dick, but that just neither here nor there. And if he watched this and has something to say about it later, I don't give a fuck. But anyway, that video, if you go back and watch it, it was a cop stop. I got stopped in Killeen. It surpassed like 21,000 videos. I have another short. It was Can Black People Be Racist? And it has surpassed 39,000 and something views. So I thank all of you for watching those and checking those out. Those are just some of the shorts that I have created because sometimes people get to where the attention span is short and they'll just watch the short. But if you go back and watch the full video, you'll be surprised at what you hear on that. So they're just talking about my subscribers and my videos and all that stuff. Keep in mind, like I said, this is someone that never knew what the fuck that they was doing when they started this podcast. So I got to give out a huge thank you to everyone for their support. This goes to my subscribers, to the people watching me. It's like 3 people looking like they're watching it right now. I'm not sure if they're watching from YouTube or watching from Facebook or anything like that. But just giving out a big shout to you guys for your support. And I can't tell you enough I appreciate that in the comments and everything like that. So I appreciate it there, Mark. Appreciate it there. Appreciate you tapping in. And I covered some of this in my last one. And Chris, you guys, guys, I appreciate y'all wholeheartedly. And believe me when I say that, I'm not going to be long. I'm just doing a little recap of what 2024 for my videos. And then just to let you guys know what I have coming up in 2025. Wizzo Talk going to be out in the streets. Yep, I'm going to be happy New Year, Chris. Appreciate it, man. Wizzo Talk going to be out in the streets. And if you know anything about Wizzo Talk, we are uncut and we are unedited. So I'll play it like you said. If you go back and you watch some of my very first videos, you'll see that my intro has changed because sometimes I never know what the fuck I'm gonna say till I hit the live button and I just roll with it. But Wizzo Talk gonna be out in the streets. So, Chris, you're in the hospital. Oh, damn. All right. So I'm sorry about that. I got sidetracked. One of my viewers in the hospital right there. So I appreciate it, man. Kind of let me know, hit me in messenger, let me know what's going on. But anyway, as I was saying here, that kind of threw me off. I appreciate him watching, though. Let me know he's in the hospital. But I'm talking about forgot what I was talking about because he hit me with that. But what the hell was I talking about, y'all? Let's see. He was talking about some of my shorts. I forgot where he made me lose my train of thought. So let me go on and start back right here then. Oh, yeah, Wizzo Talk gonna be out in the streets. So what that means is in 2025, I already purchased the device. I'm gonna hit up the car washes in Killeen. I'm gonna hit up the stores. I have a microphone. The only thing I won't be able to do is I will not be able to go video. It's going to be audio. And if you know anything about me, I'm gonna ask some of the tough, hard questions, but it will be people with their honest and answers and honest opinion. So I'm gonna ask you to tune in for 2025. That's one of the things that's coming up in 2025 that I'm working on. And then just to let you know about Barbershop Talk. So whenever you see that title come up about Barbershop Talk, I'm telling you, you never know what you're going to get in Barbershop Talk. I haven't never been into a white barbershop, but I know if you go into a black barbershop, you sit your butt down in that chair and that barber can talk about any damn thing it is, and you have no idea what he's going to say. And on Wizzo Talk, I always give all of my guests that's on the live a chance to bring up a topic. So that way it's just not all about me. I talk about my topic and then I just kind of work the room to see what they're talking about. So if you see a topic about barbershop talk, that's what that is. It covers anything from A to Z. Now, we don't talk about a lot of sports because I don't know a whole lot about that shit. I just kind of roll with it. So that's what Chris Mark says his barber talks a lot. Yeah, and we too, Mark, you in a black barbershop or white barbershop? Because I know the black barbershops, they love to talk. So anyway, if you guys come on there and you see that topic, barbershop talk, you would know that you never know what you're gonna get. So tune in and post your comments. Mark hangs with me a lot, Christopher hangs with me a lot, and a lot of other guys that's not on right now, maybe because I'm going on at 4:30. Okay. And so I got to stay out these comments so I can stay on my notes right here. And then if you hear me talk about post something called adult conversation between men and women. Now that used to be men versus women, but I changed that to a little feedback from a couple of women saying, why it's got to be men versus women? So I changed that. So it's adult conversation between men and women. And let me tell you, the women, I can't say thank you enough. I have a certain group of women that really come on the show. I appreciate them a whole lot because they know when you come on Wizzo Talk, I don't give you the questions or anything ahead of time. You have no idea what no one's gonna say. And when I tell you we talked about it, hairy pussy, hairy dick, hairy chest, hairy whatever, you'll know. I think Chris and Mark, I think a couple of those guys was off in there. So if you hear the adult conversation between men and women, check it out because you never know what you're going to get in there. It's totally something different. And so I'm working on something now called Yes, I'm Gay. Not me, but that's the topic. So I will be interviewing people that are members of the LGBTQ. You know, they'll come on. I've already set them up, but the topic may change somewhere up in there. I hadn't realized, I hadn't worked out that topic, but it'll be something along that line. And then another one that I'm working on, I work with a friend of mine, and her and her husband are swingers. She loaned him out to this other guy, I mean, to this other girl, excuse me. She'll be like, what the fuck? She loaned him out to this other lady, and he loaned her out, so to speak, or whatever. And so they kind of switch and they'll go and they'll meet someone together, and both of them will fuck her. So I'll have her on at some point, sometime. So you have to make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, because I don't have a certain schedule when I post. I'll work it out with my guests and we'll set up a time and we'll set up a date. So make sure when you subscribe, you hit that notification bell so you can get that notification. I post some shorts, you'll get a notification of that also. I won't do as many shorts next year, but I'll be doing more posting of the full video. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell because we bring some shit. Where's the merch? Well, Chris, I'm working on the store right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So it's taking me a little while. I got my logo. Y'all can see my holla at your boy. So I got my caps. I've got a website that I'm working on. So I'll start sharing that link when I get a chance where you can find some Wizzo Talk merch. I appreciate it. I mailed some caps and some lanyards to some people before that's been on the show. And just to say thank you for them. They didn't, they didn't ask for it. I paid for that myself, shipped it to them and all that shit. So expect that. Look for that next year when we get to talking about when I interviewed this lady talking about her husband, how they loaned him out, and she loaned him out to this other woman. You can expect more one-on-one interviews next year for 2025. I'm already lining some up, but I'm gonna tell y'all, it's hard as fuck getting people on and stay committed to it because sometimes they ghost me and stuff like that. Mark, I got a mug lined up too, and I'll share that with you at a later date. Once I get the store open, I'll start sharing my link. I got a couple of different types of mugs lined up also. So just make sure you guys check that out. A lot of one-on-ones. Let me see. Keep in mind, I'm always open to any ideas. Mark, Chris, any of you guys ever want to come on the show, let me know. I'll send you a link. Let me know if you want to be on Barbershop Talk or if you want a one-on-one interview. Anything, whatever you want to talk about, bring it on Wizzo Talk. And if I wind up getting banned, I don't give a fuck. Because like I say, I started this with my own money. I'm not on here to make any money. I've spent way more money than I have, but I don't give a shit. It's mine. And so let's talk about if you want to be a guest, reach on out to me. I got right here. Thank you for your support. Looking forward for the amazing 2025. So I can't say thank you enough because I'm telling you guys, when you're starting out and you don't know what the hell you're doing, you buy up a bunch of shit and then you see that you only got 2 subscribers, and the next thing you know, you have 750 subscribers, 789 videos up, and over 323,000 total views for somebody that didn't know what the hell they doing. I'm still trying to figure out how to put the notification bell on my podcast on my screen on YouTube. I figured out how to do the subscribe, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. So two more things. So let me read this right here. I'm aiming to reach 1,000 subscribers next year and upload over 1,000 videos, and hopefully I hit 500,000 total views is what some of my goals are for next year to wind up doing that. So that's just a recap. Like I said, I wasn't going to be on here long. What is the rest of his guests tonight? Well, I'm the only one tonight. If you watched the last one, the barbershop talk, that was the last video for the end of the year. I just come on here tonight to just do a recap, which I'm at the end of it, and to talk about being monetized, which if you play it back forward, you'll go back and you'll see that I kind of said, fuck monetization. I'm not worried about that shit. Nice cup of tea, just reading the comments. The hip hurrah, hip hooray. So appreciate it. Mark, you guys be rolling with me and some other guys. I appreciate y'all, but that's about it. I didn't share any of you guys' comments. That is it. Next year, I will be using a different streaming platform because this one has went up way above my budget, and I'm not going to pay no $500 for this shit. So hopefully the next one works out a whole lot better. But that is all I have. Let me see. You have a good principal, Wizzo. Okay, thanks, Mark. Appreciate it, man. So I like to everybody to come on. When you come on Wizzo Talk, you just say whatever the fuck you want to say. You know, it's uncut, it's unedited. I play it like you said. And the questions that comes up are just out of the blue from my guests and from myself. No one knows what we're going to talk about. And y'all, that's all I have. I've been on here about 14 minutes. And I just want to do a recap of 2024 and let you guys know what to expect in 2025. I think that when I'm going around interviewing people live, I wish I had a camera crew, but some of the questions that I'm going to be asking, they are not going to want to be on the camera. I guarantee you that. So with that being said, ain't nobody mad but the devil. I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe. The link is in the description. I look forward to seeing you guys next year. I haven't set up a time yet. I'm still working out with who I'm going to start off interviewing in 2025, and I have to purchase this new streaming platform. And with that being said, this is your boy Paul Wizzo. Oh, let me show you guys something right quick before you get out here. So you hear me talking about my studio that I built right here, that I had built. So I'm going to show you guys around. So this here is my banner that I had made a while back, and when I wasn't streaming live, it has a few names on there where I let people sign it. At the top, you see some acoustic panels. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I have me some lights back there, my door, my clock. Let me come over on this side right here. I have that's not a picture that I really care about, but those are some acoustic panels. And so I've got a little AC unit down there. I don't have any heat in this motherfucker, so it gets cold. I have some mics that where I can with the fuck what you call it, the arm on them. I forgot what you call them. I'm sitting at my little desk, little platform. So this is my studio that I had built in my backyard because it was my house is kind of small. I didn't have a place, so I took a storage shed, an 8x10, put the walls up. I put insulation in there, fiberglass insulation in the walls and in the ceiling. Had it painted and soundproofed it as much as I could. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a little tour of Wizzo Talk, and I appreciate you guys. Please hang with me next year. It's going to be a good one. 500,000 total views, looking for reach 1,000 subscribers. This is your boy Paul Wizzo. I appreciate y'all hanging with me, and we'll see you guys next year in 2025. Y'all have a good one. Drive safe, be strong, and if you get fucked up and get drunk, Make sure you call an Uber or a ride or some shit. See y'all ass next year. And let me see where Chris, I think he said he was in the hospital. I don't know where he said he was at. But anyway, guys, y'all take care. We'll see y'all later. It's Paul Wizzo. I'll let you boy.